Day and welcome to another episode of the Brew Quest. Now I've done something very similar to the style, and to be honest, it's only like maybe a few ingredients that changes this style into something I've already had, and it is the Bohemian-Style Pilsner. Now if you've seen previous episodes of the Brew Quest, I have done a German Pilsner, not German style, but today we're doing the Bohemian or the Czech style Pilsner. This time I didn't get an actual Czech Pilsner. I've been trying to find a bottle of Pilsner Urquell, which is like the first Pilsner or the original Pilsner, but a lot of the places I've gone to have only sold 6-packs, and I'm not really interested in trying a 6-pack. I just kind of want to try one bottle. So I got this sent to me by one of my friends who you guys know, Jimmy, from Chicago, and it is Radio Free Pills by the Wild Onion Brewery. I don't know too much about this brewery. Only thing I know is it says Chicago grown on the side, and it was established in 1996. It's also another Chicago area beer. This Pilsner is 5.2%, and according to their website, the ingredients they use is noble hops, mainly the Saaz, S-A-A-Z, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, Pilsner malt. I'm not sure exactly what kind of malt, they didn't mention it. That's, I think, the main differences between German and Pilsner styles. I'm not going to read anything off of the BJCP or the crapper.com website, but the basics or the gist of it is the difference is that German Pilsners had to adapt their brewing to their conditions because they could not mimic the Czech conditions, mainly the water and the hops. Or actually, no, it's mainly the water. They couldn't mimic the exact water quality. That's everything I've read so far, all the research I kind of did before I decided to do this episode. But yeah, it's not a whole lot. There is going to be a little bit of different flavor because the hops are different. I'm not sure if the malt's different. But hopefully it tastes pretty good. I'm kind of excited to try it. I haven't had a Czech Pilsner, a Bohemian Pilsner before, but I am pretty sure it's going to be almost exactly like the German Pilsner. But excited nonetheless. So let's pour this out. Let's taste it, and I'll let you know what I think. I'll be right back after the pour. It looked really good, nice pillowy head in the beginning. It's been about 2 minutes since I poured it, so it kind of gone away. Looks pretty good. The color of this beer is a really light yellow, almost light golden color. It kind of reminds me of what beers are supposed to look like, that nice golden color in like a big, I guess like a big stein or a pint glass. Kind of what this reminds me of. Very clear. I can see a lot of the bubbles still rising to the top in this beer, so hopefully there's a good amount of carbonation. Not hazy at all. There is a little bit of haze on the glass, and that's probably because of the condensation, honestly, but I can pretty much see through it. I can see the bubbles on the opposite side of this glass too, so I would guess this is clear. And it looks great. So let's get a nose on it. Yeah, it smells like a Pilsner. Kind of reminds me of that German Pilsner, to be honest. Smelled it. Let's taste it. Cheers. It's surprisingly different from the Eyinger Pilsner, that German style Pilsner. I'm not getting a lot of malt coming in at the end. The hop taste is not bitter, but it is there. Oh, there you go. So the bitterness is kind of coming in sort of at the end, back of the tongue. Not a lot though. It's very subtle, very low. Not a whole lot of crazy flavors going on. Pretty much reminds me of like a light beer, any kind of like macro brewery light beer. Definitely doesn't taste as watered down as like a Miller Lite or a Bud Light. But it does taste pretty good. Very refreshing, especially slightly cold. It's not ice cold. It's kind of been out of the fridge for a bit. And I guess after a while, slight sweetness too comes through. Not like overly sweet, but it's sort of just super light on the tongue. Like, I don't know. It's not like sugar sweet, but it's like this kind of light sweetness. Very crisp as well. So this is actually a very good beer, especially something you want that's clean. If you want something refreshing, not too complicated, and just has a great light taste. Because sometimes I do get tired of drinking like super heavy adjuncted stouts or crazy IPAs, although I don't drink a lot of IPAs. But the most heavy thing I drink lately have been like stouts, cream ales. I've been drinking a few every now and then, like some kind of sour. And honestly, this is very refreshing after drinking a bunch of adjuncted stuff. So like this bare stripped down beer, super light beer, super crisp, very refreshing. I'm definitely liking it. But where would I actually put this on my beer styles list? And to be honest, I don't know. I don't know if this is indicative of the style, to be honest, because it's not a Czech beer. It's a Czech style beer, and I don't know, mileage may vary going to different other breweries that brew the style. But this is going to be pretty good. It's gonna break the top 10, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it. I think I'm going to put it in between the Fruited Lambic and the Goza. And the Goza is going to get pushed down. So number 7, I'm going to put Czech / Bohemian-Style Pilsner. Because honestly, this was a really good beer. I don't know if it's because I've been drinking all this stuff, but if I've been drinking everything crazy adjuncted lately, but this is a really great way to bring these sort of back down to a good baseline. It's something that I would love to drink, just like a yard beer. It's if I can get like more of any kind of Czech Pilsners, maybe I'll try them more, and maybe down the line, if I actually drink a few, I can get a good grip on this actual style. This actually might change. It might go down a little bit more. I'm not going to put it any higher than 7. It has the things above it are definitely things that I would enjoy a lot more, but this is something that I can definitely see myself drinking a whole lot of. And even at like 5%, I think I can, or 5.2%, I'm pretty sure I can drink a lot of this. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, leave a like down below, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. The Czech Pilsner is my favorite Pilsner.